Well, so the objective of Netanyahu himself is to have the war continue, because that's the only way he can assure himself staying in power and potentially staying out of jail. Because as you know, he's under indictment for severe corruption, and he's afraid that if he agrees to any arrangement in Gaza, his coalition partners will refuse to accept it and will topple the government, and as a result of that, his trial will resume and he may end up in jail. His coalition partners don't want the war to end, because people like Ben-Gvir and Smotrich, the radicals in his government, what they want is basically to do away with the Palestinian population, or the majority of it, in Gaza. And they say openly they want to settle it. And so in that sense, the only way to put an end to the war is to remove the Netanyahu government. Netanyahu does not want to have elections, and he has a majority in the Knesset, and therefore the likelihood of this happening depends in large part on American policy. To what extent the US will support Netanyahu and support the IDF in continuing the fighting in Gaza. The Israeli army itself is saying that it wants to put an end to the major operations in Gaza, but they're not being given any directions as to what will come next. And if nothing comes next, if there's no agreement, and if the army withdraws or limits its operation in Gaza, then Hamas will take over again, because there's no other alternative to Hamas rule in Gaza.